This is cricket. Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Before I get started, I had a couple people today send me chats, and they were saying, they really enjoyed the past couple of lives. T-Money was happening, and they started their messages, if you would, by saying hello, hi. Hope you squeezed more. They tried. So I gotta tell you. You will never ruin that for me. Like, you will never ruin that whole thing. Hey, Usha, how are you? Welcome. Because the moment you say it, I love it. So you cannot ruin it at all, right? So tonight I want to talk about this little story, and it's not even a little story. I read this paragraph, right? And it had such a oomph, and it'd be wrong not to share it. So maybe you can relate. Have you ever had a situation where you've been stepped on, let down, or disappointed, or even backstabbed by somebody like you really know, like maybe a friend, or maybe a spouse, significant other, partner, business partner, somebody that you know and you feel like you trust, they backstab you and they hurt you like bad. Have you ever had that? Or am I the only one? Some of you know my story, but I can't be the only one, right? So if you've ever been in that situation, if you've ever been in the receiving end, I know you have T-Money, right? If you've ever been on that receiving end, and you get surprised, right? Because it's like a friend or whoever, right? This story, what I'm about to share with you, is going to be a reminder for you all the time. And it's such a profound story and such a simple little thing. And it's always like that, right? It's the simplest thing, the obvious things that go unnoticed, right? So check this out. Story, well, I'm going to put my little Sean's flavor into it, right? So it's a tale between a shepherd, a sheep, not a sheep, and wolves, right? So if you take a sheep, the shepherd, when the sheep is born, the shepherd feeds it, protects it, makes sure it has a home, shelter, food, nutrition, sunlight, whatever that a sheep needs to grow, right? But so the way that works, I'm sorry, I just got a weird message. So the whole time, the shepherd. Sorry, guys, I got a call in this. The whole time, the shepherd is protecting the sheep from the wolf, right? Because you want to keep them together. You don't want them go off. You don't want them go separated, and you certainly don't want to be. You don't want them to be. Hey, T-Money, you can still see this, right? Yeah? Drop a comment or love, hate, something, hearts, so I can see, because I put it on Do Not Disturb. I don't know if you can comment now. Oh, man. Let's do it now. Now you can hear me because I undid it. Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully I don't get the call. Anyway, the whole time, now this digression was not my fault. Okay, I digressed, but that wasn't my fault. Was it? I take responsibility. Anyway, that was mine. The whole time, the shepherd is protecting the sheep, right? Do you see the disruption in the live Team Money or no? Because I have a phone call that keeps coming in, and that's why it keeps cutting into the live. Anyway, let's get into this. So the whole time, the shepherd is protecting the sheep from the wolves, right? As the sheep grows, the trust and the love grows between that sheep. If you were silent, okay, between that sheep and the shepherd, right? Because the shepherd has trained the sheep to be close to him, just to protect them, right? But at the end of the day, and this is going to come as a punch, and I want you to really get the oomph out of the story. But at the end of the day, who's the one that kills the sheep? It's the shepherd. At the end of the day, the shepherd is the one that cuts the head of the sheep. That's the guy. The whole time, his entire life, the sheep trusted the shepherd. His whole entire life. That's all he knew. He trusted the shepherd with his life. He said, go left, he would follow, and he would go left. Go right, he'd go right. Stay, okay. Go inside. But at the end of the day, who's the one that takes its life? The one he trusted the most. The shepherd. The one who was around him the most. The one that was closest to him. Isn't that how it is sometimes in life? Maybe. But in real life, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. There's a cycle of existence, right? But if you translate that into real life, it's the ones that are closest to us that hurt us the most. I had a business partner who also was my best friend, 17 years, right? Yeah. So it's usually like that. The funny thing is, you usually, okay, you ready for this? This is gonna be powerful. This is what they call a breakthrough, when you have just something come to you. The funny thing is, you get the most hate and backstabbing and all this stuff. You get most of that from the people you know. Isn't that the case? The people you know are the ones that are giving you a hard time, giving you hate, telling you can't do it, telling you don't go for it. Are you kidding me? They're the ones hurting you and backstabbing you. And on the other side, a complete stranger could blow your mind by an act of kindness or just love, or appear in your life and stay in your life and be a blessing and pour love on you. Yeah, we put so much trust in them, just like the sheep in the shepherd. How did he know that at the end of the day, that's the guy who's gonna take his life? He didn't know. You don't know. You never know. You don't know. So, how do you protect yourself? You protect yourself by being aware of, hey, you know what? I just got to be careful. I just got to be more selective, and maybe be more precise in who I choose around me, right? And we talked about the suit yesterday, and that live was, I guess, it had a lot of people. A lot of people really liked that live. And it's the same thing, you know, you just got to be careful who you pick around you, you know. I loved this whole sheep and shepherd and the wolf analogy, because it really did take me back. It took me back to my own personal experience. And it's so true, because you don't see that same person was the funny thing is, that same person was protecting me from somebody else and saying, don't ever do business with that guy. The sheep telling the shepherd telling the sheep, hey, don't ever get close to the wolf. That's bad news. Funny, right? So be aware of that. Be aware of the sheep, the shepherd, the wolf. See where you are, and just be aware of that. I'm not saying everybody is that. I'm just saying be aware, you know, be more conscious, be more careful, be more selective, have more criteria for yourself, I guess, to have a filter that's, you know, more precise when you let people through, to go through and come on the other side of your circle, if you would, right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live like I did. I really like the analogy, the story. Hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value, enough to share, tag a couple people, share it on your wall, do what you gotta do, spread the love, you know how it is. And Team Money, thanks for staying up. You know how I'm always on my time. I'm doing better though. I'm doing a lot better. Like when I say I'm gonna be live in 5 minutes, and that 5 minutes turns into 15 minutes, that's a lot better than 2 hours. Right? That's an improvement for sure. I would say that's an improvement. Not the best, but you know, I'm doing better, a lot better. I think so. Give me some love. Anyway, hopefully you guys get some love. I want to know what you guys think about this analogy and this whole story, and how this hits you, or does it even hit you at all? Yes, I know. You're not the only one. That's funny. But I'm getting better. I'm really getting better. I'm getting a lot better. I am. Because I recognize that's one area I definitely need to improve. Like, it's probably about time, you know, to improve on time management. So I'm doing a lot better, but I really am, I think. Team Money, come on. Oh my God, rolling eyes. Capital T, small O. Capital T. Inside joke. Drop your comments, drop your thoughts below. Let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. If you care, you know how you share. I mean, how you share. You know how you show. You can. Oh my God, that's a mess. You share. You tag a couple people to this. You share this on your wall. Do what you gotta do. Spread the love. And until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.